I want to speak to our journalists out there. Now, I could be wrong, but I'm under the impression that when you claim the title of journalist, is when you go out and you interview people, you get their opinion, and you combat some of the lies or misinformation that they may have. Or when you're interviewing someone and you know that they are blatantly lying, you call them out on it. If that idea is true, then when are real journalists going to interview Donald Trump? When are you guys going to hold him accountable for his myriad of lies over and over and over again? As I always use as an example for my patients, if you buy a brand new couch and your kid is jumping on that couch and you see the kid doing it, the kid see you knowing that the kid knowing that you saw him, and you say nothing, that kid is going to continue to jump on that couch. And then 6 months later, when you finally get enough of the kid jumping on your brand new couch and try to fix that situation, the kid is going to look at you like you crazy and wonder, why didn't you say something when I first started jumping? This is Donald Trump. He's been forever lying about anything and everything. Oftentimes, he lies so much that he can't remember what the lie was. So he lies about lying, and nobody holds him to account. And now maybe I'm wrong about the title journalist. Maybe journalist is supposed to be something else. But if my definition is true, then I would seriously say that every individual who interviews Donald Trump is failing at his job, his or her job, to be a journalist. Now, I'm not a journalist, so I don't know. I'm asking. Why are we not holding this man's feet to the fire? And why are we not asking one specific question that would end all of this? And that question is, if you've already proclaimed that you would be a dictator from day one, and now the Supreme Court has given you total immunity to do whatever you want while you're in office, if you win the presidency during this time, will you acknowledge any new elections? Or would you choose, since you can't be held accountable for anything, would you choose to get in there and never leave? You have said before that once people vote for you this time, they will never have to vote for you again. Why don't we tell it like it is, journalists? Does that not mean that once you get in the office with this full blown immunity from the Supreme Court, that you don't plan on ever leaving? Could it be that? We'll never know because I will never be able to ask you these questions. But journalists will. Journalists, saving this democracy is also in your hands. and you owe it to the public to hold Kamala Harris and Donald Trump to the same standard. If you are going to try and correct her on the record, then you need to do the same thing to him. And somebody needs to start asking him that question with total immunity. You said, vote for me, you'll never have to vote again. Will you be our last president? Because if you win this time, your title will change from president to king.